My name is Sharanya, and I'm also a co-presenter for the Healthy Food Challenge. I welcome all of you, a very, very warm welcome on behalf of Team Sharan to each and every wonderful soul here. About 6 years back, I got diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder called multiple sclerosis. Now I am reversing my autoimmune disorder with the Sharan's 5-point plan. I want to share my experience with HFC1. What is HFC? Which is Healthy Food Challenge Edition 1, which happened in April. Ram and I, my co-presenter, we did this together in April and we had 59 participants from all over the world. And it was so beautiful to transform their lives, to see them transform their lives. They took their health in their hands and they're all doing wonderful now. Okay, let me introduce my co-presenter, Mr. Ram Prasad from Dubai. Mr. Ram is a social media consultant by profession and a healthy habits coach by passion. When I first spoke to Ram about, I think 3 years back, I hosted his Healthy Habits talk, which was online then also. And I noticed how passionate he was about spreading the knowledge about health and well-being to others. So he is a father of two teenage children, but he does not look like one. And he makes smoothies for his family every day. Okay, so over to you, Ram, now. Yes, Ram.
Okay. Thank you very much, Sharanya. And I'm so excited to see so many of you interested to take up the next healthy food challenge. It's a beautiful challenge. My promise to you is that it is very different. It is full of fun and it is completely transformational. So as you might know, today, what we're talking today is an introduction to Healthy Food Challenge program. And the Healthy Food Challenge program actually starts from 11th of July. So which we are going to discuss, and this introduction will help you to take a decision, okay, whether you're ready for it, would you like to go for it, and then you're ready to transform yourself. So let me first introduce myself. My name is Ram Prasad, and in 2010, I received a call from my sister, and she said, Dad is not well, please come home. She called me from India, and I was in Dubai at that time. I was pretty worried because she's a doctor and she's a surgeon, and she is calling me to as a layman to be of help assistance to her. Of course, it's of moral support. Then I was really worried that something is wrong, and I suspected when I rushed home. And my father, after suffering from diabetes for more than 25 years, is bedridden, hospitalized, and suffering from so many complications. And I was watching everything from the side of my sister. Okay, what the doctors are doing, and she brought in a team of doctors. So there were so many specialists. They were all attending to him and trying to monitor so many parameters, and parameters were fluctuating seriously. And at that situation and that condition, whatever tablets they give, the normal dosage were not working. And then they were giving very powerful dosages. And very powerful dosages to a diabetic person has its complications. And I observed, I could feel that, okay, though there were so many expert hands, so many specialists working on him, but I could see that something is wrong. I didn't know what. I thought, okay, my sister will take care of it because she's more knowledgeable person. But I could see that things are not going well. And ultimately, after suffering for several months in that state, he lost his life. And in those dying moments, I was right by his bedside. And it made a very deep impact on me. And more so because I was clueless. Why so many doctors attending to him could not save him? My sister, by being the own doctor, could not save him. Being a son, I couldn't be of any help. So I was totally clueless. And then all his life, he was only visiting specialists. So visiting a specialist, his diabetes over 25 years has worsened until reached a point of no return. And that's how he lost his life. So I was searching for answers, but didn't have an answer. So I just came back to my workplace, which is Dubai. And a few years passed. And then I got an invite this time from a friend saying that there's a seminar and it says reversing diabetes with no medicines and only food as medicine. So I was curious, out of curiosity, I attended. But that 1 hour of session with none other than Dr. Nadita herself has totally transformed my life in the sense like I got the knowledge of, okay, what actually is the cause of diabetes? And then not only diabetes, all the lifestyle diseases, which means we are talking about now hypertension, we're talking about heart disease, cholesterol, obesity, and thyroid, PCOD, hormonal imbalances, almost all the lifestyle diseases. They're very common causes. With that knowledge, then I wanted to know everything and implement. Okay, one is knowing about it, second is implementing it. So I immediately signed up for whatever program she was on offer. I even signed up for cooking classes, and I learned cooking because I never knew anything about cooking. And finally, I started learning cooking, and it was an amazing knowledge. Yeah. So earlier we thought, okay, there's no hope. Now I felt, okay, this is something I should talk to, at least make people aware. Okay, there is an option, there is a possibility that you can reverse. And that's how my journey started. So anyone I talk to, wherever I go to, any friends, family, I use it. When you get potluck, the first thing I talk about is health. But that's how my journey started. And thereafter, we did a lot of programs in Dubai. Thousands of people got benefited. Okay, so now you just saw me. This is a picture of me doing a smoothie class at Art Center in Jumeirah in Dubai. So where I take up some classes once in a while, and then I love showing and demonstrating these classes. And now you can call me a healthy habits coach because, and I have been living this lifestyle, as I said, about more than 7 years. And the most important thing is we are actually living the dream. Can you know what is the highest health dream? What is your goal? For example, let me ask everyone. Okay, then I'll tell you what is the highest health dream you can have. And I was surprised when I first heard, okay, is that even possible? Okay, what is that you want to achieve in health? Okay, let's understand from everyone. Okay, to have good digestion, says Joya. Okay, that's one of the goals. Then what else? Okay, just healthier me, better gut health. Okay, Catherine, lose weight, manage menopause, and feel energetic all the time. Okay, I like that, Radha. I wanted to, exactly, I had the same goal. Okay, all body organs are happy all the time. Wow, nice goal. Pain-free, totally disease-free, disorder-free life. Anisha, beautiful, amazing. And you are coming close to my goal. Live life disease-free. Wow. Okay, that we are now talking about something now. Okay, so that's pretty beautiful. Okay, you know what my dream is very similar. Imagine now, okay, for a while, okay, forget about, okay, is this possible? Forget about, is it happen? Forget about what others say about it. But think, let's say when you dream, as well dream for the highest, right? So the dream is, okay, how about living disease-free for the rest of the life? How about never visiting a hospital at all? How about never taking a single medicine for anything, including fever, pain, or cough, or cold, or anything? So won't that dream be beautiful? I thought, wow, okay, is that even possible? Because I didn't see anyone like that ever. Then my whole perception changed. I started dreaming, and within 1 year, the dream materialized for myself. Okay, now I have not had medicine for years. I can't recollect when I visited a doctor last, and my medical base is completely zero. And not only me, a few other colleagues of mine are in the same thing. Sharanya is completely medicine-free from a chronic ailment. So that is the highest dream you can have. And that's where we will tell you the goal for today is to give you direction. Okay, today's topic, as I said, like one, we will look at, okay, what is the state of health all around us? What is the importance of habits, which has got a very high correlation with health? And then what exactly is this challenge? And then, okay, some people have undergone this in April, and what is their opinion about it? Do you agree that almost everyone we meet these days, someone or the other in every family is having some issue? And what is the cause for it? And this is summarized very best in a beautiful, simple trailer called Hungry for Change. And that will capture the synopsis of the state of affairs. Then we'll discuss a little bit more about it.
Dear diary, today I feel very sad.
Are you able to hear the sound?
Eat everything.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
The problem is that we are not eating food anymore. We are eating food like products. And they are adorned. They are made to look better and smell better so that people are attracted to them.
It's not your fault. You're programmed to put on fat whenever there is food available. But now there's a lot of food available, but it's the wrong kind.
Sugar is in everything. In America, we're eating about 22 teaspoons of sugar a day.
Even the milk hasn't escaped. So, let me just show you. One kid, just the 5 years of elementary school, sugar, just from milk.
You might as well be rolling up the kid's sleeve and putting in heroin, because it's the same.
I was 31 when I realized I don't know how to take care of myself, and I am sick. So I had to go back and learn all the things that I wish I had known as a child.
One thing which I was really afraid to face up to was changing what I put into my mouth.
I've never heard of a raw food restaurant. Raw food, how do you cook raw food? I thought vegan was a planet.
What we're talking about is a real diet in the sense of what a species eats. When we get onto our real diet, we don't have to think about these things anymore.
What do you think the body's going to do? It's not going to reject this at all. It's going to look and say, now I'm on board. Now you're good to me, let me shine for you.
So that was a quick synopsis of what is the state of the health. Okay, we have food of so many variety, so many choices, so many kinds, but it's of the wrong kind. We are not aware, then obviously if you eat the wrong food, the outcome is only going to be disease. And there is absolutely no wonder why disease is so much prevalent today. Okay, just to think about the state of affairs a little bit more, can you imagine, okay, just a few years back, I would say probably go back 10 years or 20 years and think how many people used to be diabetic at that time? How many people used to be hypertension or having BP? It used to be, from my knowledge, about 1 in 100 or 1 in 50 at the most. But do you know what's the statistics now? In UAE, where I stay, it is like 1 in 10. They're scared about 1 in 5, even 1 in 3 soon, in just a few years. It is like having in 1 million people, more than 1 lakh people or 100,000 people diabetic. And then many other things. Okay, so let me ask another important question now. Okay, we have now seen that disease is so prevalent, so many. Okay, what exactly you think is the cause? Processed food. Okay, thank you, Ratna. And pollution and wrong lifestyles. Okay, busy lifestyle. Yes, Zoya. Catherine, animal food. Yes, very true. And okay, so those are some of the important reasons. Inflammatory food. Okay, now comes another important point. Okay, we already identified, okay, we have identified wrong lifestyle, we have identified animal food, we have busy, stress, so many things. We are aware of all these things, but still, we're still making wrong choices. So where is the problem? Okay, hereditary. Okay, hereditary is one cause, yeah, can be, but we don't have to, okay, we can overcome that to some extent. Addiction, okay, Catherine, I think you're pretty close to what I'm looking for. Mrs. Habit, exactly. Okay, that's exactly the point I was looking for. Yes, Priya says Nani. Okay, habits. Habits are the key. And I have been speaking to many people. They have attended so many different programs of SHARAN. And they've asked them, okay, there were some of them who got extraordinary results. And of course, almost everyone gets some results, but there are some of them who got extraordinary results. And then I analyzed and understood, okay, what exactly is the cause? Then they told me that they've attended something called SHARAN retreat. There's something called 21-day retreat. Okay, that's a once in a year, SHARAN does a retreat near Goa, where 21 days you go residential, you are in the 100% ideal environment, where it is only whole plant-based food and very rich in raw food and salads, smoothies, and all the things you can dream of, organic. So in the best environment, and they get results like that. It occurred to me very clearly that it is because in 21 days, you form the habits. And you form the habits 21 days, and then you sustain for a reasonably long time. And then, of course, once you experienced it, then you may never go back. Let me now see, not everyone can go to a retreat. Not everyone can probably have wait for till that point of the year. Some people need quicker results, and some people may not even afford that retreat. So then I thought, okay, something like this we can do in the where we are and make it highly affordable, and then catch the same spirit of habit formation. Then we should have something really amazing to go for like that. And that's how this program is born, with that particular thought. So, and let's look at a little bit deeper into habit. Habit is nothing but a routine of behavior that is repeated regularly and tends to happen subconsciously. So there are 3 parts. One is that there is a sequence of tasks. Okay, I'm hungry. Okay, I want to have this food. Okay, and then it is happening again and again. Okay, today, tomorrow, day after, week, monthly, yearly. Every day it is happening again and again and again. And sometimes we don't even give it a thought. It is happening so sudden and automatic, we don't even know whether it's good or bad. So it is that quick. Okay, that's how the habit formation happens. So if you do it for the right reasons, then you are on a path towards perfect health. But if you are into the wrong side, which is the addiction side, where you're eating unhealthy, then soon disease will take over. Okay, so there are some nice quotes which shows the importance of habits. This says, nothing is stronger than habit. So we need to pay attention to this. And as per Paramahamsa Yogananda, he says, Success is hastened or delayed by one's own habits. And finally, your habits will determine your future. Whatever we do today, whatever we build them in the right or wrong sides, so that is the outcome we are going to experience it. But sometimes we think, oh, it's happening suddenly. Why is this happening to me? Because something we formed before is showing its outcome later. Okay, it's so powerful. So now, once we design a program for 21 days, whether you go to a physical retreat or do an online program like what we have done, okay, do they really transform? Okay, let's hear from the people directly, from their own words.
I can't thank this group enough. I'm just so grateful I joined this. Thanks. I'm so used to this session every day. I'm going to miss you all. But it has changed a lot, and that's what I joined for. I knew the theory, but I wanted to implement it. And there was a block there, which is now cleared very much. So I'm full on smoothies, salads, oil-free.
Start by thanking Team SHARAN and everyone else for these educative and informative 21 days. And thanks for teaching so many recipes with so much love and positivity. So the things which I have left completely, I've stopped having coffee, chai patti, oil and milk products, and completely I'm off non-veg. I had acidity issues, gas issues. 21 days, I did not face any of them. I really, from the bottom of my heart, I really thank everybody.
Usually they say 21 days are needed to change a habit. And these 21 days, the program with you, I have changed all my eating habits. Like that, I changed all my eating plan with this program. Otherwise, I wouldn't have changed anything. Even though I know all this, I don't know how to work it out correctly.
I'm really happy with the course. My sugar has come down to 78 in the morning fasting, and the PBS has come to 110. And in November, I had my angioplasty, and I told Sunita that I can't do any diet. But this 21 days, I was able to follow everything, no oil, no dairy, as well as the smoothie in the morning.
Okay. Okay, that's a quick glimpse of what is possible when you do something on a systematic basis for 21 days and combined with a lot of inspiration, a lot of motivation, and then a lot of positivity in that. Okay, can you see their joy, expression, gratitude? And I wanted you to have a glimpse of that, and then you can of course experience the same thing as well. Okay, so the common thing there is habit formation. Okay, and then of course the spirit behind how we design the whole program. So this is the program we are talking about. Okay, so this program starts from 11th of July. So what is that special about this, which makes it really powerful and which is very transformational? First and foremost, this is a challenge. So knowing and doing are totally different things. Because even I had a lot of knowledge by visit a lot of websites, reading a lot of books, watching videos, but never could I implement it in a sustainable form because there are all around distractions. We need to have a focused activity or a project where we are committed for some time and we are mutually accountable, and then that does wonders. And that's exactly what this is. This is a challenge. You challenge yourself little by little. Every day you challenge to do something. It is not about we sharing and then, okay, we don't know what has happened after that. And then accountability. Okay, we always ask you, okay, what did you do this? And then did you have any challenges? If not, okay, we come and see, okay, how we can solve your challenges. And then be inspired on a daily basis. Every day we talk about our real experiences, not something which is coming from a theory or a website from somewhere. It is from my own life, my life, Sharanya's life, and then our HFC team's life, and sometimes from your own examples as well. So we learn from each other, we relate and see and connect, and then how we can address those challenges so that we provide a high level of inspiration to each other. And then we show 2 recipes every day. It is not just inspiration, it's just not theory. We have 50% theory and 50% practical. Practical in the sense we should give you live demos. Okay, some of them are recorded, but most of them would be live. And where Sharanya and myself, both of us will show you some recipes. We'll take you everything that you need to know. Okay, we'll start from smoothies, we'll go to salads, we'll go to dairy free, we'll go to butters, cashew, cheese, everything you can think of, which is essential for most basic whole plant-based diet, which you will consume probably 70–80% of the time. And there are 3 key things we do achieve at the end of this 21 days. Week 1, we'll focus on increasing the raw component in your nutrition. So which means you're eating X amount of food. How much percentage of that is raw in a day? Because we know raw food, particularly fruits, are some of the best food or companion for us, for human beings. So that has the highest nutrition. So we need to increase the proportion of it. Of course, we are not saying go 100% raw. For you to achieve a disease-free lifestyle, if you can achieve a significant proportion of it raw, that will do wonders for you. Just one activity of having a green smoothie every single day itself has done miracles for many people. So in week 1, you can still have whatever you like to have, but we'll say, okay, have this also. Start with green smoothies, add a little bit of salads, and then we teach you simple and basic ones to start off, and so that you progressively go further and further. Okay, that's week 1. So week 2, we'll look into, okay, what are the poisons which are going into our food? Okay, and most of it comes from non-veg and dairy. For now, don't worry about it, because we are going to give you alternatives for everything. Okay, if we say stop milk for, let's say, dairy milk or the regular cow milk, then we say we give you almond milk, we give you coconut milk, soy milk, cashew milk, rice milk, peanut milk. There's so many milks we give you, and all of them have so many variations and taste. You will never feel you are giving up something. In fact, you are gaining a lot more. And finally, we achieve the 3rd week. We go a little bit further, and that's the final part. When you achieve that, then you're like almost complete. Okay, that is called the concept of whole, where we identify whatever the refined foods which is destroying our nutrition, and slowly fix that part of it. Bring back that nutrition part. For example, you are having white rice right now. We'll probably say have brown rice with unpolished thing, and then slowly you will address all the aspects of whole. So this also includes oil-free, but you will never even notice that, okay, food is without oil. Okay, that's the biggest surprise. So we have a very golden rule in SHARAN, and that says food should not only be healthy, it should also be yummy. So healthy and yummy is the right combination. That should be our mantra. Only then it becomes sustainable. Let me also state what it is not. Neither myself nor Sharanya or doctors. So we are not giving any medical advice which is one-to-one. And so we're not looking into your tablets, we're not looking into your reports, but however, we're talking about lifestyle. And the second point is that we're also not nutritionists, in the sense that we're not saying, okay, have this for breakfast, this for lunch, this for dinner. Not a diet chart, but give you a lot of flexibility, how you can design whatever you're eating currently into a healthy version. Almost all food, whether it is Western food, whether it is Indian food or Middle East food or any other Asian food, all the foods can be converted to healthy. What are the success factors? You need to take action. Without action, nothing happens. And action is the key part of the success factor. And then we should be open to the new learning, because sometimes we think, oh, this is what I've been doing. This is what my parents have been doing. So sometimes those questions come. Just trust us for 3 weeks. And after that, you're free to go back to whatever you think is the right one. But we want to show you results within these 3 weeks. Okay, so that is in brief about Healthy Food Challenge. Okay, now I wanted to show you a little bit of glimpses into some of the content shared by people. Binaji has shared that she is already following vegan lifestyle for a long time, but she was missing one key thing, which is buttermilk. But the moment we showed that recipe, it was a big hit with me and my husband, and we are going nuts over the buttermilk, and we are simply enjoying it. Okay, that's what we fill all the gaps. Some people have gaps, even though they're following vegan lifestyle. They might have missing out on some dishes. And once you fix them, you are no more, now your life of abundance comes back. Okay, sometimes it might look like we are sacrificing something, but you don't have to. Okay, whole families do this because this is from the home and your real environment, and they share their pictures. And we have more here. We have Vasanti, her oil-free experience says that, okay, it is easy and taste remains the same. This is not me saying it, and this is our own participant saying, okay, taste is almost the same. We have Kinnari. She's feeling that the idlis are so soft, dosas are so crisp, and she's thanking Sharanya so much. Sharanya is an expert in this, and you're going to learn from her. And then on the right, we have oil-free veggie poha, and Veena has served it to her guests, and they never noticed the difference. In fact, they loved it. That's what she says. And of course, more beautiful slides, more things being shared, and a lot of people have got all their cravings gone. And imagine giving up coffee and tea. It is so difficult, but people giving up just like nothing, and then they're losing their cravings also. I think you will love this. I wanted you to see this one.
This program has been really wonderful. You guys not only inspired but kept us involved, you know, by by making us do those recipes, and also it was just not stuck to learning things, but it was also how to implement, and that was the best part of it.
Ram and Sharanya are excellent for the very nicely designed this program, and everyone in my home, like my mother-in-law, my daughter-in-law, and the small one, and me, myself, we four are drinking in the morning. So it's excellent. And the program is really, really super designed, very much beneficial to me and changing my food habits.
And you people have opened a door of new world of healthy and delicious cooking. And thank you so much, Ram sir, Sharanya ma'am, Parini ma'am. Thank you so much. The thing that I have to mention is the dedication, the sincerity, the selflessness, the concern of yours, and all these things needs an applause, really.
My daughter also speak with little things.
I like the savory so much. The peanut curd was so good.
Okay.
And even I like the savory. I was eating it a lot.
It's really nice. Your program has been so wonderful. And the best part is the way Ram and Sharanya always with a smiling face. Your afternoon is filled with that smile. They're always explaining things so well.
I'm like, see, all the knowledge was there since I've been associated with SHARAN earlier as well. But the thing was, with this 21 day, everything that was up here, the motivation, the energy was so positive, the thing, that can-do spirit was so much there that I put everything that I was learning into action. So peanut curd was there, and how to use the curd in different ways was there. The butter was there, and I took action, and I think I can see, now that you've spotlighted me, I can see the difference on my face as well. Thank you so much. I can't thank you all enough for that motivation and the positivity and the fact that you can do it, you can achieve it if you put your mind to it.
I wanted you to actually experience firsthand how beautiful that can be when you transform people's lives. Okay, just wanted to know, okay, the timing is 3 p.m. India time, 3 p.m. IST, and 1:30 p.m. Dubai time. And all the things will be recorded. In case you can't make it, you can watch the recordings. Okay, many people have been watching the recordings. The last part which is left is to introduce my co-presenter. She's an amazing person. Okay, she has introduced me. Now it is my turn to introduce her. The first time I met her in one of the SHARAN retreats, I could see that she has an amazing success story in the health space. Okay, I have never met so far before who has had an autoimmune chronic disease and then completely became medicine-free. I thought she's the perfect person. She had fought it like a warrior, with a discipline, with positive attitude and whole plant-based nutrition. So I want you to listen from her directly, and then we'll talk about any other questions you have. Okay.
Thank you, Ram, for the detailed explanation on HFC, Healthy Food Challenge. I hope all of you are very clear as to what to expect. All right, let me share my story in detail now. About 6 years back, when my daughter was just 1 year old, I lost vision on my left eye overnight. After a series of tests, I got diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder called multiple sclerosis. We didn't know what an autoimmune disorder was or what multiple sclerosis was. When I read about AI, autoimmune disorder, on the internet, it was devastating. The entire family was devastated, especially with a newborn child. I was not able to take care of my daughter at all. We immediately rushed to the hospital, to a neurologist, and he immediately admitted in the hospital. And after a week of IV steroids, I got my vision back, luckily. And he put me on oral steroids and a lot more medicines apart from the steroids. I also was put on an immunosuppressant, the 14 mg tablet, which costed 1,000 rupees every single day. And it was not available off the shelf in a medical store. It had to be imported from the US every month, and my husband had to do a lot of paperwork to get that medicine for me. All these medicines put a toll on my body and my mind and our pockets. I was not able to walk straight. I was not able to sleep. I was not able to do anything. I was not able to take care of my little daughter. We were cornered. We didn't know what to do. And I was put on a very, very important health a challenge, which is I should not be exposed to heat. I should always be in an air-conditioned room. In a place like Chennai, I live in Chennai, which is predominantly hot through the year. It is impossible to live a normal life in the city. That means I cannot cook in the kitchen, I cannot go to the beach, I cannot go to the park, I cannot live a normal life. I should be like a vegetable in the fridge. So it was very challenging. Those times, I can't even think of those times. I have tears in my eyes every time I think about, 6 years back. That is when we got to know about Dr. Nandita and SHARAN, and I was not even in the position to travel. When doctor said she could take a 1 hour phone consultation for me, I immediately jumped into the opportunity and took a 1 hour consultation with her. All these steroids and immunosuppressants and all these tablets had a lot of boils on all over my body, and I used to have pain on the left part of my brain. I was not able to comb my hair for 6 continuous days, so I had to cut my hair short. So I was not even in the position to travel. So that 1 hour phone consultation was very, very, helpful. So I got into the consultation, and that 1 hour with Dr. Nandita changed my life. I didn't know it then. It was whatever she said was overwhelming for me then, but she cut it down into small, tiny parts. She, gave me baby steps. She handheld me through the entire process, and I took it one day at a time and one meal at a time. And it took me 3 months to get into the lifestyle, to the new lifestyle. But I stopped milk on day one, and all the baby steps that Dr. Nandita gave. In 3 months I saw some result. All the pimples that I had all over my body just vanished. All the other tablets except the immunosuppressants was stopped. I was able to sleep better. I was so energetic suddenly. I don't know from where this energy came. I was able to take care of my daughter finally after 3 months. I was noticing something good was happening within me. So that is when I started to follow this even more, strictly, religiously. And I was slowly shrinking also. I had put on about 20 to 25 kilos with the steroids. I was slowly losing weight, and I was looking very, very energetic and healthy. People used to ask me, "What are you doing? How are you looking so healthy?" So I said, I'm eating a very healthy diet, and this is what Dr. Nandita has given me, and I'm seeing magic happening inside my body. So in 7 months, I was very, very confident to stop the immunosuppressant because I was very comfortable with this new lifestyle. That immunosuppressant, the 14 mg tablet, I was very scared to stop that because every time I thought about stopping it, my neurologist's words would ring in my ears. If you stop this, you may lose your eyesight again and you may end up in a wheelchair all your life. So these words were very scary. So it took me 7 months to be confident and take the huge and brave step to stop the medicine. I told Dr. Nandita about this, and she was very, very happy to hear those words from me. And it took me 2 months to stop the medicines completely because I had a lot of withdrawal symptoms. And now it's been 5.5 years since I stopped the medicines. I have my pains here and there. I have a little bit of symptoms here and there, but the best part is I am not scared at all. I know my body has been given the right conditions for it to heal itself, and it will take its time to heal. I'm completely off all the medicines, and I am curing my autoimmune disorder with the SHARAN's 5-point plan. I joined the SHARAN's team 3.5 years back with the goal to spread this to others because this is something magical, and I didn't know about this, and to create awareness about this is such a wonderful job. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. I'm very, very happy with my lifestyle, and I'm very happy spreading this to others. And SHARAN has been a great support. The entire team has been a great support. And yeah, like all of you know, SHARAN has a 5-point plan, which is going plant-based, whole food, organic, and checking your B12 and D levels. So we'll get into all these details in our healthy food challenge. And this is my short story. You'll hear more during the challenge, and we're looking forward to seeing all of you and trying to transform your lives too.